You know what it takes to be #1. At State Farm, so do we.
Living on the lawn is an amazing experience. The coolest thing for me is being able to open my door and see the oak trees and the green grass and the sun shining right there. Every day I open it, it takes me back for a second. The best is when it's warm outside and people are outside playing and you can go toss a football, or there's actually a girls lacrosse player, Katie Shannon, who lives 2 doors down from me. And so one day last semester we were out there. It was just a Saturday where not much was going on. We were just out there playing on the lawn, throwing the football around, throwing the lacrosse ball around with her lacrosse stick, and things like that are just days that you wish you could have forever. The coolest part of it is looking at that roster of names and seeing 1895 and thinking that somebody actually lived in this room in 1895, and every year since there's been someone in it, and it's a very, very awesome experience.
To go through the McIntyre School of Commerce is a challenge here at the university, and he's embraced that and has performed very, very well. And that's a challenge for a young 21 or 22-year-old young man, is to balance his desire to be great on the athletic field, but also his desire to do well academically and succeed, and he's done a great job with it.
Everything I've done, I'd have to give so much credit to my parents. They kind of had a high level expectation for me and passed that on to me, where I expected a lot of myself. There's a picture of me when I was 3 years old, actually. I was at my grandparents' house, and they had one of those rolls of paper towels that had finished up, and so it's just a little cardboard roll of paper towels, and I'm hitting off a tee with it. I actually started playing traveling baseball when I was 10. I was on a team when I was 10, then I was on a team when I was 12. And from the time that I was 12 until my last year of high school, I always played kind of the most competitive level of traveling baseball year-round, like you hear about. But I came up to a camp at Virginia after that, and they saw me play at the camp, and I kept in contact with them. Ended up committing, I think, in October, a few months later.
He knew that he was taking a chance to come here, that he needed to get better and improve himself, and boy, he sure has.
Mike Ballard, coming in, he was a guy that just pitched right to our system. And being able to come in and see an older guy like that do it like you're supposed to, it shows you and you know what you're going to have to do for the next 3 years. Casey Lambert really showed me what it means to compete on the mound. He was one of the ACC's best closers of all time, and that guy was just a bulldog. I mean, he wasn't going to back down from anybody. I mean, you need that once you come in as a young guy. You need some guys to show you the ropes, and they did it for me.
What makes Andrew successful as a pitcher is, he's got great command of his fastball. He's got a good off-speed pitch, a good changeup, and he just knows how to pitch. He has an understanding of how he wants to get hitters out. He's very calm on the mound, and he doesn't let bad things that happen throughout a game affect his ability for his team to win.
There are a lot of things I want to do, and so I'm not going to be a guy that sits in the minor leagues for 7 years. But I've got to give it a shot, and I'm not sure where this thing's going to end up. I think I've still got some room to grow and some places where I can get better. Walking down the lawn to graduate, it's going to be a very bittersweet experience. I really love my time here, and it's going to be sad to go, and I'm definitely going to come back and visit, and I'm going to miss the times that I've had. But I have had 4 great years, and so when I do walk down the lawn, I can walk down the lawn satisfied, knowing that I've done a lot of things here that I can be happy with.